Hey guys, my name is Ryan.
And I am Mysca.
And welcome back to Overwatch Central. So, we have some bittersweet news. Finally, we received an update on the beta situation. Jeff Kaplan posted a closed beta update on the Overwatch forums, a post featuring some good news and some bad news. Because I'm a cynic at heart, let's start with the bad news. The beta won't be coming back until mid-February, at the earliest. But Kaplan has made clear that they will keep it within February, so no further delays at least for now. But why is there a delay? Well, Kaplan reported that the work they were doing over the festive period was going smoothly with no delays, but felt that they wanted to add something new in, a new game mode. But what is the new game mode exactly, and what is the objective overall? Here are some of the things that we'd like to see from the new game mode, as well as some of our favourite suggestions from the community.
There wasn't much info revealed regarding the new game mode, so there's a lot of speculation and guessing going on right now. Since the Blizzard devs said they're making new maps for it, I highly doubt it's something simple such as stopwatch mode on payload maps. In the past, we've heard Kaplan talk about game modes and how some classic ones don't translate well into a hero-driven game like Overwatch. Creating a new game mode that doesn't take away the main focus of the game, nor the hero's abilities, is the main goal here. For example, the devs had spoken already about a capture the flag game mode and said that heroes like Genji and Tracer would be too overpowered due to their high mobility. For this reason, some heroes are going to be picked over other ones, so that particular game mode is kind of void. Some sort of customized capture the flag or King of the Hill versions are definitely possible though, but I wouldn't mind a completely new and chaotic concept either. There's a discussion post on r/Overwatch with some awesome and crazy ideas, so I recommend you to check that out.
Overwatch devs talked about their problems with typical capture the flag objectives. A clever idea was suggested on the subreddit regarding a capture the mech mechanic, where instead of capturing an object like a flag, the character jumps inside a mech and has to recover that back to their base. With that, it eliminates the speed of heroes, the abilities that they have, as they would have different abilities upon entering the mech. Better still, another redditor extended on the idea by suggesting that this hero puts on the Doomfist gauntlet. You know, the thing from the first cinematic trailer that the kid uses to punch Widowmaker. The hero wearing the Doomfist would then become Doomfist and have unique abilities. Kinda like the Dragon Knight and Garden Terror in Heroes of the Storm if you're familiar with them. In a nutshell, you jump inside a dragon or a Garden Terror, you have new abilities, you're slower, but you are used then to complete certain objectives, if that makes sense.
Speaking of Heroes of the Storm, that game is actually a really good example of the maps being crucial for the various game modes. Overwatch is obviously a very different game, but similar concepts can definitely be applied. How would you design a custom Overwatch map, and what would its unique game mode involve? Drop a comment down below and let's discuss.
In my personal opinion, I don't think we're going to see any game modes that are too dissimilar from the ones we already see in the game. It won't be surprising to see mutations on the payload capture point objective idea. For example, instead of one team pushing a payload to an objective and having the other team defend it, have both teams attacking one payload and try to push or pull it to their objective whilst the enemy team tries to do the same. It's a kind of tug-of-war game. Another example would be multiple capture points dotted around the map with points being scored for how long you can hold objectives for, as opposed to losing the objective once it's been taken. Scramble mode from Global Agenda and Blitz from Loadout have been mentioned as potential ideas to sort of draw off. The general idea of these game modes is that there are multiple capture points like I mentioned, but only one capture point activates at a time. And you gain points for holding that specific point until after a minute or two, and then that capture point changes to another one on the map somewhere else. So you'll have to scurry to capture that one as it goes live, and then once that one goes, you capture another one, and so on and so forth until time runs out or you hit a certain point mark. There's plenty of ideas Blizzard can go with, but I feel that the Doomfist capture the mech idea is probably the strongest idea.
Making several maps for one new game mode suggests to me that they're working on a more traditional game mode that they want to last. It's more likely to be a success if players that have played other FPS games can relate to it and have played something similar before. So one of the more classic game modes with a twist to it is what I'm expecting.
So there's just some of our ideas with the game mode potential. As much as it sucks to have to wait for the game a little bit more, and we're now starting to stress about what videos we can actually put out over this period, we are really excited for new game modes and new maps as well. But what do you think? What do you think your game mode ideas might be? And if you have any questions that you might want to see appear on the mailbox regarding these changes and these new modes, do let us know in the comments. Like this video if you like us to do more videos that are just general discussion, news, chatty stuff. And as well, we potentially have a video going out on Sunday, so it'd be 4 a week. We don't know how we feel about it, we're not going to give too much away, but do let us know if you like that video and keep an eye out for it. But until next time, subscribe for more Overwatch content, and we will see you then. Take care.